First, the USDA's Justice for All non-discriminatory statement, which simply states that all persons must be treated equally without regard to their race, color, national origin, sex, religious creed, disability, age, political beliefs, or reprisal or retaliation for prior civil rights activity, and that our institution provides an inclusive space for all. For more information on the And Justice for All statement, please visit the USDA's website.
Hi everyone, my name is Brian from FCHS Rutgers Cooperative Extension of Gloucester County, here with another Family Foodie event. The program that we're doing today is made possible through a grant from New Jersey Department of Health and New Jersey SNAP-Ed. So for today's class, we're going to continue talking about what we discussed on Tuesday, which we did a nice healthy smoothie recipe. Definitely recommend watching that if you haven't gotten a chance to. So this week we're going to do a corn salad recipe, and we're talking about eating the rainbow. So when we talk about eating the rainbow, we are talking about fruits and vegetables, and we see here that our My Plate, it takes up half of the plate. We want to make sure we're getting our fruits and vegetables every day. For vegetables, we want 3 cups. For fruits, we want 2 cups, for a total of 5 cups per day. But we don't want to eat the same ones. We want to incorporate different color groups of fruits and vegetables because different color groups have different nutrients that our bodies need. So as I mentioned on Tuesday, there's 5 different color groups for fruits and vegetables. So just to review those real quick, and we'll get started on our recipe here. We're actually going to have all 5 in the recipe. So we're going to use corn today, right? So this is going to be the yellow group. We're also going to use garlic today. Garlic fits into that white section I mentioned. We're also going to use avocado here. So the avocado, that's going to be in our green group. We're going to use cut up tomatoes, which I have here. So that is going to be in the red and orange section. And then we're also going to do some red onion, which will be our final group, which is kind of that blue/purple. So it's kind of like, purple onion here. So that fits into that category. So we have 5 groups of fruits and veggies that we want to incorporate really as much as we can. We get a lot of variety in our diet. Alright, so let's get into how to make the recipe here. So first thing you're going to do is prep your corn. So I already have some of it cut up, but before you even cut it up, you need to cook the corn. So you need to remove the outside, and you're going to go ahead and just boil those for about 5 minutes, just in a pot like this. That works great. Once they're cooked and cooled, we're going to go ahead and cut those. So cutting corn off the cob, it's real simple. And if it's not in season, which it's not quite here in New Jersey yet, right, but it's going to be soon, you can always use frozen or canned, works fine too. But to cut it, it's pretty simple. Just watch your fingers, and we're going to do just slicing right down here. So we got 1. So we're just going to move it a couple times around. 2. 3, and then one more time to get the last side. Awesome. Okay. So, then we'll just put the rest of our corn in the bowl here. Got some on the knife. Okay. Just about all the corn in there. Alright. And if there's any pieces together, you can just kind of, they'll come off in just a second. As we mix it, nice and easy. Awesome. Okay, so we got our corn in the bowl there, so that's perfect. Next up, we have some cherry tomatoes. Again, if you get locally sourced ones, that's great. They'll be in season soon for New Jersey as well. But I just have the cherry ones, and I just quartered these. So it's about 1 pound of tomatoes. So we'll go ahead and put that in our bowl. I just cut those ahead of time. Alright, we'll just mix that up just a bit. Alrighty. Next up, I have about half of a red onion. So that's just chopped up, just a nice dice. So we'll go ahead and mix that into our bowl as well. Alright, so already looking nice and colorful. And then I also have about 1/4 cup of chopped cilantro. Alright, so we're going to add that for some extra flavor too. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to gonna move this to the side for now. So you can see this. Okay, let me grab the other avocado I have. Alright, so I have one avocado cut already, so I'm just going to show you how you can cut one. Very easy. You know it's ready. When you squeeze it, it gives just a little bit. So this one's perfect. It's ready to go. And I did wash this ahead of time. So I'm going to go ahead and cut just like this. Okay. Cuts pretty easy. Alright, so then we have our avocado inside, right? So this side is nice and simple. You can go ahead and just cut it when it's before we even use the spoon to get the inside out. So it's going to make a few slices here and then down. Okay, and then basically what you can do, just like squeeze it out like this, and it's already in those like pieces that we want. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing with the other side. One thing I'm going to do now is get rid of the seed with a spoon here. Okay, got that out. Alright, I'm going to do the same thing. So I was making a few slices. Okay, and then a couple more down. Okay, so then I'll go ahead and just kind of squeeze the insides out. You can also use a spoon for this step if you'd like to. Awesome. Okay, perfect. So that looks great. So we got a nice amount of avocado here. So I'm going to put maybe half of this and see how that looks. And then you can always add in more if you want. But I'll put about half of this avocado in. Okay. Alright, let's see how that looks. Stir that up nicely. Break up any bigger pieces. Okay, awesome. So this is looking real good. So just a few more things we're going to add in, and then our salad is ready. So I'm going to add in 2 cloves of garlic. So for the garlic, I'm just going to first get rid of the skin. So I'm going to push this down on each clove here. Okay, the skin's going to come off very easy now. There's one. There's 2. So I'm just going to use my garlic press, but you can just mince this yourself if you'd like. Just for making it a little easier, we'll squeeze that in. Okay, there's 1. Okay, there's 2. Perfect. Get rid of the extra a little bit. Alright, so we have our garlic in there, and then I'm also going to cut up a lime here and just squeeze the juice right into the bowl. Okay. There we go. Get the other half too. Try to get as much as we can out of this. Alright, perfect. Alright, so we're almost done. Last couple things we're going to add in. We added all our veggies. So we got all 5 color groups, which is good. We're just going to add in a little bit of olive oil. So I'm going to measure out just 2 tablespoons. Which I have right here. Alright, so I'll add our 2 tablespoons of olive oil right into the bowl here. There's 1. Okay, there's 2. Alright, and then the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a little sprinkle of salt and pepper. This is to taste, so add a little bit, see if it's good, try it. If not, you can always add in a little bit more. So let's do a little sprinkle here. Salt, a little pepper, and then stir that up, give it a try, and then if you want to add a little something else, you always can. Alright, but that is basically it for our corn salad recipe. So this is looking real good, looking very colorful, and it is good to go. So there we go. We got all 5 color groups there. Eating nice and healthy.